Welcome back, everyone. President Obama reaching out to liberal journalists today, meeting with a whole group of them in the White House. There's word he wants them to help change the narrative on Obamacare by focusing on any positive things. Former White House senior advisor David Axelrod saying today on another network, my advice would be to emphasize these stories. All over this country, there are people being helped, including the 500,000 who got insurance since October 1st because of this plan. That's what should be emphasized. Back with me now, Rich Lowry, the editor of National Review, Bernard Whitman, former Bill Clinton pollster and Democratic strategist. All right, Rich, so here we go. Another, I guess some people would call this Senate thing a ploy. Would this be a ploy to get liberal writers to talk about the positive things?
Most of the guys he's meeting with, all of them really are opinion journalists who are really already in the tank for this law. So he's not going to gain much by, bending even our own Juan Williams' ear on this. The problem he has is the larger media narrative, which is just reacting to the real facts on the ground. This law, the rollout has been a disaster. The president lied about it, and his numbers are in the tank. And even the media, which largely shares his political agenda, cannot ignore all that, so the coverage has been brutal.
Bernard, let me be speculative for a moment. Would the president have come out today to do this kind of an address? Would he have met with liberal journalists today? Because the heat was turning up pretty high on what he knew about the debacle of Obamacare before it happened, if he actually knew. Is this a distraction?
No, it's not a distraction at all. I think the president is basically using whatever levers to get the message out about Obamacare. Look, there's no doubt, I actually agree with Rich, the rollout was a complete disaster. The only way to really change this narrative is not by cozying up to journalists who, should, by their own record, be supportive of your policies. It's to fix what is broken. It's to get this website up and running.
He has time in his agenda to meet with columnists who are already going to probably write positive things.
What else is he doing? He's clearly not managing the government or paying attention to unspooling debacles in his own administration like this website, which he should have known about, a central element of his signature initiative. But the problem is, even when they fix the website, and I think eventually that'll happen, this law is deeply irrational. It depends on forcing young, healthy people out of their current insurance and charging them more to subsidize other people. That is the key dishonesty about this whole thing. The president has never wanted to admit that that's the premise of the law.
And Bernard, you even have a Democrat from Georgia, congressman, who now says that it should be repealed, not even fixed, repealed.
Great. So one Democrat from Congress from Georgia believes it should be repealed. Here are the facts of the matter. 85 million people are getting free preventative care. 103 million people don't have annual lifetime caps. 13 million people are going to be able to get insurance that couldn't because of pre-existing conditions. Seniors are saving billions. That's the real story of the law. Once this website gets fixed and people can get on the exchanges and see the benefits of coverage, I think the president's numbers will start to go up dramatically next year.
Well, what he said was that there'd be no losers under this law. When there are millions of people, and it's not just in the individual markets, the small business market and other employers are going to lose their insurance, they're going to lose their doctors, and they're going to have to pay more.
They're going to lose substandard plans. They're going to get covered for care that they did not able to have before.
People are happy with those plans.
Mental health issues.
A young guy does not need maternity care, and if he doesn't have maternity care in his plan, it doesn't make it substandard.
But a young guy with mental health issues should be able to be treated in the same way that someone that has a physical disability has.
To tell people what insurance they can and can't buy.
If
exchanges are so great, let people freely choose them.
I gotta leave it there. But this is why it continues to be debated.
The emergency department should be used.
Thanks much for your time. The Kennedy cousin accused of murder speaking out what Michael Skakel said from the court steps just moments ago. President Obama talking about the nuclear option today, saying it's just not normal. It's not what the founders intended. Really?